I feel like I feel too much and it gets me in trouble a lot. Maybe having the mask might help with that. My emotions, they get the better of me. Maybe I could think clearer if I had one. Maybe the heartbreak of betrayal will go away. So if anyone else betrays me, I don't have to feel it.
One second, chat. Forgot my PNG tuber. Everything sucks right now. Everything really fucking sucks. I really don't want to do this. I really don't. First the court case, then my nose, then the snow that's suddenly in wilderness, which is great, by the way, very much great. Oh. I need to talk to Mino soon. But right now we gotta worry about the court case, so... I hope I'm presentable. Oh. Hi, Jasper.
Oh. Howdy.
If my voice sounded deeper, I just woke up. It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm
also gonna tell you right now, I do not see the outfit.
God fucking damn it. Reload skin?
I did do that.
What the fuck? Hold on, let me relog real quick.
Yeah.
The server hates me, guys. The server hates me. Of course it's gonna be a fucking train wreck the first moment. I hate it here. Hate it. Did I mention I hate it? Let me in. Let me in. E. Okay. God fucking damn it! I have to go change my height.
You could just use the warp stone.
That's what I'm doing. Give me a second. Gain, I hate it here. Of course it's a train wreck in the first few minutes. I'm gonna... Help me. Help me. Save me from myself, Gain. What the hell? Oy, oy, oy. Okay, now we can go back. Of course, it has to be a train wreck. Okay.
Now I see it. You're good.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Sorry. What were you saying?
I totally forgot.
You look really nice.
Thank you. I just thought maybe for the occasion I'd dress up a little nicer.
I don't have the outfit for it. I didn't have time.
I just kind of took it. I found it.
You found it?
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Purgatory bullshit.
Purgatory bullshit. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm not judging. I swear.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. But not just about the court case. Also meaning to talk to Minos. Here
That's
soon.
happening today?
Might be. I don't know. He said he just wanted to talk later. So, but with the court case coming up, like, here in a few minutes, I doubt it's gonna be right at this moment, so.
Yeah. Let's hope that's not gonna be a train wreck and a half.
I hope not. I mean, if he wants nothing to do with me afterwards, it's fine. I guess.
Oh, I don't think that's true. Like I said, like I said, sorry. He just needs time.
Right. Besides that, I was up in the night and there's snow in Wilderness.
Huh?
There's snow in Wilderness.
What the? Oh, I hate the snow. Oh.
I hate the snow too personally because I died in the snow. So this is
No, I'm sorry.
fantastic. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So that's just adding another factor to my stress right now. And
Yeah, that's understandable.
One thing after another, I'm tired.
I know. Well, I'm gonna be there, so at least you got someone in your corner, right?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Should we start, like, heading over, or I probably should check my mailbox first.
I mean, I probably should as well. I just got up.
I woke up, like, a few minutes ago, but, like, you know, it's fine.
I suppose.
Yeah, I was just kind of in my caves, and then suddenly Minos came up, and he's like, hey, the world is ending. And showed me the snow. So,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
yeah,
I can't see. And we're fine.
oh,
What in the bloody hell is this?
I don't know.
Why is the first one I see my gift?
Why is there
It's addressed to
gifts?
Jasper. I can't open it. It's addressed to Jasper. Not Jasper Boy. I can't open it.
Why
Holy shit, that's so funny.
is there gifts?
Those are fines.
Because it's Christmas.
Right.
Even though I thought it was banned.
You,
It's not
I don't.
Christmas.
bed.
Where's God when you need her?
Lucy and Jasper, specifically the game master.
Did you say fed?
Why are you shorter?
What?
I haven't been fed today.
Also, no.
Oh, would you
not
like some
since- not
cheese?
Since we last talked.
Yes, please.
Okay.
It was made by Stuart. It's lovely.
Why are you short? What
I'm not.
And finally
You are.
conquer that bastard for what he's done.
Okay, now you're not.
I just got a fucking computer?
A what?
What's a computer?
What's a computer?
Anyways, no, I have not seen him.
What?
Good
Oh,
one.
what in the hell is that?
Hello.
I don't... What?
Oh,
I can't even open my gift. What is this?
Oh no.
It's addressed to Jasper, not Jasper Boyd.
What?
Can't open it.
That
can't
has
hear you.
been twice that that's
I'll
happened.
never
No.
forgive you for
Where
what
is
you've
it?
done.
What have I
It's
done?
right, it's right here.
Okay, just a whole ass computer. Why not?
What
Oh.
book?
Everything
You
you've
kind of
said
gotta
is
take the
untrue.
item, not the.
Eh.
Not the
What
button.
book, huh?
I can't believe you'd say those things.
I can barely write.
I
You see how
couldn't
big a page is compared to me? I have to like move my entire body.
Too hot? Too hot?
Excuse
Italy,
me,
friend.
sorry.
Hey, Remington.
You're
Hi.
excused.
I don't want to go back out there. It's warm in here.
I got a
It's too
whole
hot
ass
out there.
computer.
What?
A
What?
whole ass computer.
Wait,
They gave me a bow.
wait, can you put it? I really want.
I don't know if I can pick it up again if I put it down.
We have someone here who can help you with that.
Yeah. Epic powers.
Oh,
Look at that.
ooh.
Oh, we're being summoned if we want to.
I don't think
I'm going.
Too tired to go to the court case.
Alright, bye, Nori.
That's too hot. Bye.
Wait, I'm going. Wait for me.
What is happening? There was not gifts here earlier, and now there's gifts.
It's Christmas?
It's not Christmas! It's supposed to be like Easter or something!
Maybe it's January's birthday and
No, it is
This
not
is
his
real.
birthday!
Your ass is loud. Goddamn.
I don't think that's
January, it's not your birthday, right?
Don't.
Is
say
it working now?
Nori said it might be your birthday, so...
Don't say
Howdy.
it to me ever again.
Is it working?
Oh, I have to go to.
Oh,
the
it works
place.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
good,
going
you're
Oh.
to
good, you're good.
Purgatory's
Okay.
Eyes, yeah.
It's not my birthday.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I place.
happy birthday.
I
We're
just
going
said
to
it's
Aye.
Purgatory's
Where's the
Eyes.
cowbell?
Let's go.
Alright, you ready?
No, but I'll be as ready as I ever be.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Wait until you get in the room. Oh, you look
really
really
good,
Look.
Look. Oh shit.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
out of character. I got to vote in the last one. I was one of the ones sitting in those thrones. How do you think I felt? Anyways, I'm going to the other side because more
Wait,
people
wait.
are going to be over here, so.
Jasper, I'm gonna do upbeats on you because I can't see anything.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go.
Ooh.
Sorry I pushed you out. My bad. You go.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh,
It's very intimidating.
Extremely. What is this damn thing? If
Oh.
I have to speak in this, I will lose my shit.
pretty lady.
It was a fucking bat.
I don't know if we were not supposed to bring anything because I literally have my full inventory on me.
Oh,
Yeah,
me
same
too.
here. I should probably put my
Okay.
weapons away.
Yep, let me do that actually.
I don't think there's any rules on that, was it?
I have no idea. That's why I'm like nervous.
I believe in you both. Yay!
I
I
don't even know. I don't even know if I'm gonna have to speak. So, I might have to.
Maybe
but
you
I don't know.
can, maybe you can be pretty and sit, like I did.
I have
Sit
found
there
the
and look
court.
pretty. You have.
I'm
You are
Look it.
pretty.
Have you seen? Do you see it?
What?
The court.
Okay, get on my head, because you know you're short. Get on my
No, I
head.
got this.
Okay, or not.
No?
You got it.
He's avoiding me. Can I die in the hole, please? Like, come on. I really don't want to do this right now. I really don't want to do this. He's avoiding me like the plague. What do I do? What do I do? January. He probably did. I don't know.
I can speak again. Right.
Hi.
Hello, Remington.
Minus is avoiding me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. What do I... Can't really do anything right now because of the fucking court case, but...
Yeah, it would best be saved for afterward.
I really don't want to do this.
My brain's working again.
Good. Good, good.
I found out what blue was.
Good job.
Should I get food before?
January, I'm
Yes.
healed.
I see. Good.
So, while you're here, Andrew, what's going on today?
What
Put it by me again. Refresh me on the
You'll,
details.
you'll understand.
Right.
Gonna
That
have a
moment when we're
huge
told to
show.
wait until after the court case to stream, and everyone here is currently streaming.
I'm not.
I was not told to do that.
Yeah.
I asked like an hour before this started, and they just now replied.
Ah, that's great. If
They
when
most
said
likely should have
that
put something in the
before people started
announcements with it.
Yeah.
So about that.
So about that.
That's not our fault. They
about
waited until
that.
after we all started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop
I'm
it
not
just because
stopping.
of that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Thatcher was here.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
How did Mask get over there? This is gonna suck because all I'm gonna think about is my nose today. That's all I'm gonna think about. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to be here anymore. Does he even want to see me? Probably wants nothing to do with me.
What? They thought there were only 4 domains. That'll do it.
Oh, maybe that's my fault. No, yeah, there's 6. What?
Or in questions.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
If the server crashes, once stop streaming, start recording.
Okay. Okay, never mind then. Okay.
I don't know why that song's always so loud to me.
Also, yeah, true.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, yeah. I just have repo open alongside this.
Ah! What the hell?
Apparently I'm here. That's fine.
Well, we made it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to disappear. I want to disappear. I want to disappear right now. I know, but it's hard when I have this shake going on with my nose, and it's hard to focus right now, and I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here in front of all these people while I'm having a fucking mental breakdown. I wish I could just disappear.
We are still co-defending, yes? Yes, but my presence there is not mandatory.
With Moore and Jasper being gone, I'd prefer you being up.
You still have every right to call upon me if you need me.
Understood.
Motherfucker.
I can't believe this shit. I can't fucking believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. And you're tiny. And you're tiny. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong.
The lava claims another.
It's been.
God fucking damn it. I'm just not even gonna bother with the other thing right now.
Well, let me change for the occasion. There we go. That was a big mistake. Now I have access to all my bombs.
You know, the intention is for evidence and
I didn't
such,
bring
but
any. I just put all my spires in here. I have all my backpacks. What evidence is there to bring? There wasn't any. Genuinely, I looked around. There was not anything.
That's great.
Like Remington's hair.
Yeah, I killed this guy.
I think that might. No, I think that you should bring that.
Yeah,
I think that you should bring that. I think we should present that.
the day. Whatever. You probably won't need them because they are going to be testifying if you call upon them, but those are their statements and also my notes from that day.
Understood.
I did come very prepared.
Thank you.
So. We're doing this again, huh?
What in specific?
Well, us two try to solve a problem.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
to an unreasonable degree, and I don't really know how I feel about that.
Well, at least it's our problem this time.
Yeah. Well, let's solve it before it becomes someone else's problem.
Mm-hmm. It's literally also your problem.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing bad's gonna come of this. I look at the lava below me.
Huh, I wonder why that's there.
Couldn't really tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 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 yes.
Well, January.
Yes.
Hang on, chat. Let me double check something. Making sure this is right. Okay. Sorry about that.
That's how it is.
Apparently.
Aw, that's good.
One in 87. Atlanta fell off the. I can't even.
I'm about to invite the defendants and the prosecution to speak on the stage, so be prepared, you might not be automatically muted. Are we ready? This will not appear or run the way a usual court case would, because those are tedious, long, and convoluted. But we will have a structure to it. But don't expect the same things you would from a regular court. We are gathered here because Joy called a court case to accuse Minos, January, Remington, and Lina of attacking, harassing, and vandalizing Joy and his property. If Nomos and Joy can please make their opening statements.
Nomos for the prosecution. As you heard there, we will be suing for vandalism, harassment, and attack on my clients. Joy, if you would like to add a little bit more, you can go ahead and do that.
I'm just here to see justice brought forth. That's all I'm here for.
Defense, your opening statements.
Sure. Came here to prove our innocence and to point out holes in this so-called justice that Joy is trying to bring forth.
Any following from January, Remington, or Lina?
Give me a second.
I am only here to deliver the truth of the matter, and that'll be all.
Prosecution now has time to make their case, call any witnesses, and provide any evidence to support their claims.
Your Honors, this case took place on April 20th, the incident took place on April 20th, when my client was walking with Kenoma. Now, the two were just hanging out, keeping it casual, and my client happened to give Kenoma a potion that they thought was, in date. Apparently, it was not in date. And there, the defendants decided it was justified to go and attack my client. Now, I want you to keep in mind that the following defendants also chased him on top of his building, followed him to his house, and more than likely robbed things from his place. I would like to call Joy to the stand, please.
Hello. Hi. Hi.
All right, Mr. Joy, could you please give me a recount of the actions that took place on that day?
Everything from beginning to end, or like just certain parts?
Key moments that you feel necessary that the court needs to hear.
All right. Key moments, I can say that from the very beginning, I was met with violence. It started at Jasper Boyd's Island, in which I saw Kenoma and decided to speak to them about business. And during our conversation, not malicious punches, but more joking punches were thrown. And they weren't genuine hatred. It was just kind of goofing off. And yet I was later swarmed by both Minos and Remington, and they claimed that I was attacking her. Kenoma and I backed away. We had our conversation. And then Kenoma had me get these posters. I left, got them, came back, and was met with a lot of aggression. But I noticed Kenoma drinking medicine. I asked her what it was for. She had pain. I gave her a potion. I left. Then, later on, Kenoma drank the potion, was poisoned, apparently, and I was attacked for it. I was on the roof of my building. They came over, began trying to attack me, and I tried to get away at first. I jumped off the building, because I can survive that fall, thankfully. Ran to the pawn shop, and from there I was attacked further.
Alrighty, and in the statement you gave me, you did note that they did, in fact, hit you with arrows and try murdering you on the top of that building, correct?
Yes, I remember I was at the top, and then I was suddenly lit on fire, and I was hit by something. I got pushed back. I have cauldrons at the top, and so I just stepped inside one of those and cooled off. I looked over the edge. I saw Minos with the bow, and then I turned around. January was behind me, trying to push me off. I hear coming up the ladder, Remington, and then Lina was just up there. I don't know how they got up there, probably with their powers. And then, the whole trying to attack me thing happened. I ran away. It was Remington mostly hitting me. Lina, I don't remember if she was throwing jabs, but when I got to the pawn shop, it was definitely both Remington and Lina attacking me.
Alrighty, no further questions, Your Honor. Z.
If I may, could you detail which buildings, what happened, when, in the exact order that you remember, though?
Okay, so the places in which everything took place was it started off in Jasper's Island. We diverted off to the neighboring island to talk with Kenoma. Went back to Jasper's Island. Then I left to Kenoma's room, came back, and then left to Wilderness. I was on the top of my ATG block shop building. That's where I was attacked first. I dropped down to the roof of the Crimson Keep, then walked over to the pawn shop. I think it's now called Prawn Planet, but it was a pawn shop, I think, when it happened. I was on the roof of there, and then that's when I was attacked again.
Okay, and you said that Kenoma asked you to get those potions, right?
No, I was asked to get posters.
Posters. Sorry.
Yes.
And you said play fighting?
It wasn't play fight. It was more joking around. If I had to equivalent to something, it was more like little shoulder punches. It was nothing malicious. It was just joking around.
Joking around. So you jump up to get extra height and then punch down on someone. That's joking around.
No,
Objection
I don't
leading.
think I did that.
Sustained.
I would also like to account you say that you were met with violence. Do you recall why you were met with violence when you reached the island?
I wasn't met immediately, but I was definitely met with it in the middle of my conversation with Kanoma when you and Remington ran over yelling at me, and apparently you assumed I was attacking Kanoma.
Which I did. Yeah, that's true. I saw you punching Kanoma several times, and because of your actions previous, as in pushing Lena off of a building several times, lighting Remington on fire, and being on an island that you were not supposed to be on, regardless, I believed that you were attacking Kanoma.
Hmm. All right. I understand how you could see that. However, uh, I would like to add on. I was punched first during the mutual punching.
What were you talking about that led up to this mutual punching?
At first I made a joke. I don't remember what the joke was, but I think it was something about her appearance. Like, I think I told her that, like, she looked like shit or something along those lines. I apologize for my informalities, but something along those lines. And she had a little giggle, and then after that we began talking about business, but that's when the whole joke punching happened, and then that's when you guys ran over, and then that's when we left to resume our business talk.
It sounds like you provoked Kanoma into attacking you. Forgive me
Objection,
if I'm wrong.
speculation.
If I may continue.
Rephrase, please.
You said that you jokingly told Kanoma that they looked like shit, and then following that, they attacked you.
No, again, putting it as attack is quite excessive. I'd say it was more joking punches, and I did the same thing. They were laughing as it happened. No one was displaying any genuine anger or aggression. That's why I believe there wasn't actual attacking. It was just joking around.
Okay. And you said that you saw me with a bow. Are you claiming that I was the one shooting at you?
I didn't see the shot happen, but I was shot, lit on fire, and I looked over the edge, and I saw you aiming up at the roof with a bow in your hand.
Got lit on fire.
Yes.
Was the arrow what caused the fire?
I'd assume so.
Then it could not have been me.
All right.
Can you provide evidence for that?
I do have a bow. While I don't use it much, that bow does not have the enchant that would set somebody on fire whilst shooting an arrow. If I
The
can...
cause of the fire. The cause of the fire is likely lit up.
I believe I showed you this weapon previous. There have been no alterations to it.
And you cannot remove enchantments from a weapon. The enchantments are Power 5, Punch 1, Telekinesis, and Hunter 3.
Additionally, you not only were met with accusations because of what you have done to Remington and Lena, but as well as my relationship from what you've seen with Kanoma, from what I've seen with you and Kanoma. In fact, previous, when I was having a conversation with Kanoma in UV housing, you appeared through the waypoint, killed them, and then ran off. So when you come to the island, forcefully pull Kanoma aside, who was very clearly nervous of your presence and was not willing to say no to you at all.
Objection, speculation. What? Like.
Do try and keep it on more of a topic of defending you and your own actions and proving them either wrong or correct, rather than trying to justify them.
I will say that any attack made on Joy, from what I've seen, was in retaliation. The attacks on Joy were only after Kanoma was poisoned. After Joy gave them a potion saying that they need it, that it will help with the pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So everything was just about the potion. You all attacked me over the potion. That's
Not just the potion.
All right.
You attacked Kanoma, or as you call it, play fighting, and you tried to light Mask on fire.
Wait, what? Okay. The play fighting, the lighting on fire. When did that happen?
I said tried to light Mask on fire, and that was while you were on the other island.
Objection, narrative. There is no evidence submitted to the court that that took place and ever would have taken place. They are making false narratives about my client.
Well, then maybe we should call on Mask.
And before the trial continues, I would like to ask that entire cross-examination be stripped from the record and from your consideration. The entire first portion of that was lacking any personal knowledge and just driving narratives and leading with improper statements about my client. And that really does not seem fair to anybody here. They need to present facts, not narratives and speculation, and maybe, I don't know, accept their actions. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, you want facts. Fact is, a note, a chest, arrived on Jasper Boyd's property. The note, or at least the chest inside, has a large amount of diamonds and spires, and a note inside that says, "This is not bribery. You may side with whoever you must. I know you're in the middle, so I hope you choose from your own accord with what you believe. But I trust you'll do the right thing, Jasper, surely." This is before the case. And it has a large amount of diamonds and spires.
And if I may ask, what relevance does that have to the case? Does it say who the note was from?
There is a signature at the bottom of it.
And who is that signature from?
It is a signature that I have seen on Joy's letters. And if anyone would like to cross-reference this, you can come down here and look at the photo yourself.
I would actually like to see that, if you don't mind. If the court upholds it, can I take a look at that, please?
You may. As long as you don't throw it in the fucking lava.
Don't immediately hand off evidence to the opposing side.
Understood. Regardless, Afen also saw this in person.
And what does this photo have to do with the signature?
Jasper Boyd, who was already a neutral party, was clearly trying to be swayed by the prosecution.
Objection, narrative. There is no correlation between that and this photo. This photo is just a picture of my client's establishment while it was shut down.
No, scroll up. I'd also like to say that Joy, to my knowledge, had never even had a relationship like this with Jasper Boyd before. The motive, at least, would be the court case that is upcoming.
I am going to ask the court to dismiss this. This signature has absolutely no water. The cup is empty. There is no correlation between this and my client. It is simply just a smiley face. There is absolutely zero correlation between this and my client's handwriting.
Even if I may. In terms of any sort of signatures that you have seen from Joy, does this line up? I'd also like to ask Cliff as well.
We are not currently called as witnesses.
Understood.
Given that I think the defense and prosecution are essentially running in circles currently, I would like to call a very short recess to get some goals in line. If you could refrain from hitting your client.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Yeah.
If I could see all of you.
Okay, buddy, we need to go have a talk. We need to have a chat.
Why? Oh, hold on. Why? What happened?
Your goal here is to defend your own actions, prove them wrong, prove that Joy is lying, or otherwise. You do not have... This case is not about if you were right in doing what you did. It is trying to prove that you didn't do what you supposedly did. Bringing in personal relationships between the defendants, the prosecution, and possible witnesses and bystanders has nothing to do with this case. We are very fortunate that Nomos did not call upon a statement made by Minos, where he admitted that Joy was attacked. Our goal here is to prove the things that Joy is saying are wrong, or inconclusive, incomplete, or unfounded. I provided you all with extensive evidence and resources with witnesses that in turn are also extensive. Do not sell this case because you are too emotionally entwined with it. You are being accused of attacking, harassing, and vandalizing property. Prove that you did not do these things. I took pictures of all of the vandalism. There is no proof that you all did it. There's nothing pointing to your correlation or involvement. If they can't call a witness that says that you all did this, then you're cleared. As of attacking, I requested that Minos ask where all this happened, because if we can prove that he does not know, or he cannot recall, that leaves him with no case. Joy is his only witness.
There is a discrepancy.
There's a discrepancy amongst all of your statements.
I was talking about Joy's.
What is that?
You said that his account, so that he did not go to Prawn Planet, yes? And that everything
Originally,
has
yes,
been
but
on
then
the
he
roof?
just I
Yes.
mean, that account did not matter because it's not been brought to this case. If it had
Well-
been, then we could use that against him, but he didn't.
Hmm.
That is an account solely to Cliff, not...
I see.
If you want to try and prove him wrong on that and catch him on that, then I would call Mr. Martin as a witness.
I see.
And you can request that letter be submitted as evidence. But you do have to prove how you know that was sent. And I am your only source.
Of course. Would I be allowed to say that you have explained this to me?
Do not insinuate that I gave you any bias, but I did have to address the statement, the original statement, to know we needed to call a court case. So, technically it's dismissible. Why are they fighting?
I think that is, like, grounds to fire Nomos, maybe.
I'm gonna ignore that. What do you mean?
January probably should take the lead on this.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not.
What do you mean grounds to fire Nomos?
Oh, that was joking.
Oh. Humorous.
But also, that's just, like, not professional at all.
What?
Fighting your
Oh, that they're
client.
fighting? No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the Game Masters right now.
Oh, why are the Game Masters fighting?
I don't know what's going on.
Huh. Anyways.
Oh, it's because Kasumi disappeared. They were trying to replace her.
Oh my god.
I'm looking away.
Did they, like, drag Arcea over there or something? Like, what happened?
No, they just spawned in a snow lizard.
Goodness.
Wow. Okay. Moving on.
So the evidence that I gave you is to provide statements from other people that saw it. Your goal is to bring them and find holes in Joy's case, not to defend your actions. That entire first section was mostly you just trying to defend your actions, and all of which is at this point not admissible, and I in my own interest would like to ignore because Minos admitted that Joy was attacked.
I was gonna mention that we did ask Joy to leave before all that started. I wanted to say that, but I didn't get the chance to.
Okay. Well, we're still at the first witness, so.
Correct.
I think that is something you should address with Jasper as your witness. Especially if you recall Jasper making the request that he leave. Because otherwise it would be purely self-defense if hostility were exhibited when he was trespassing.
Right.
With attacking, try and prove that Joy poisoned Konoma intentionally, and then we are more subject to waive it as self-defense. And I would like to bring it to Minos' attention that retaliation is not legal.
Yeah.
Could we possibly recall the conversation Joy had when handing Konoma the bottle, the poison?
I think you would have to bring Konoma as a witness.
I don't know if Konoma's gonna help with this one.
If you call upon them, she must be brought as a witness.
Not that. I just
Correct, yeah.
feels like they're gonna try and defend him.
A witness's only job is to answer the questions that you ask, so.
I do have an idea, but I would need a poison potion for that.
What is your idea?
Well, I was going to call Konoma to the stand and ask if they recognize the potion. They were the one who drank it. They should recognize the color.
Poison.
I am also studying alchemy, and I saw the potion in the hand.
Here's a leaping potion and a poison potion.
Yes,
It will
thank you.
probably be brought up that they look very similar, especially to Joy.
Joy is colorblind, so it's not.
Also bring up that potions are typically inscribed with what they are.
Correct, yeah.
Do we have any questions, or can I trust you all to do this properly?
Believe so.
Wait, but if the potion that Joy gave to Kanoma, like, had, like, it inscribed on what it was, wouldn't there be, like, a label, like, somewhere showing that it's not tonic, but is a potion of poisoning?
You would have to ask Kanoma if she had seen it, or if it did. Or even ask Joy. Joy is the current standing witness. And if you don't want to keep asking Joy questions and cross-referencing with Joy, then you need to call another witness and say that you have no further questions.
I believe we should call Jasper next.
Yeah.
I do also think that you should try and let Nomos and Joy make their whole case, because they have no witnesses or evidence, so they're really riding on nothing. And then once you have your turn to call witnesses, ask questions of your own, then the way to catch them in those things. Yes. A witness, while you are allowed to call witnesses that were already called, try and keep your questions for each witness to when they are called for the first time, just to speed things up. But that is not a decree, that is just a request. So if you think of something after they've been dismissed, then call upon them again.
I've been studying alchemy, and I got a good look at the potion, and presumed it was poison. But Kanoma did not listen to me. Do I need to bring this up, or no?
You should be called as a witness. And
This
your
would be-
qualification would be as a professional in alchemy.
Got it.
You will be you might be called to prove that you're a professional. Just letting you know.
I got my stuff on me, so.
This would be a lot easier if we could all do it as a witness.
You can.
I don't. Is he here?
I don't know if Stuart's here.
I don't believe he's awake.
I've got to be entirely honest. I saw someone over there that looked exactly like Stuart, but they're gone.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah, Arceus' silhouette does look similar.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Yes.
It's the red and green.
They
I think
also
it was-
both have
yeah.
currently a red-tipped tail.
True.
Alright.
They just have a lot going on.
Are we ready?
I believe so.
Alright.
Okay.
Joy is not the only witness, please keep that in mind.
The defense would like to call Jasper Boyd to the stand.
Are there no further questions for Joy?
No further questions. exactly should they stand?
They can either stand in the center or stand at your stand.
Mr. Boyd,
Howdy.
you are well aware of what happened on the island.
That I am.
It is your island after all.
Hmm.
And you did see that, well, you did see the events that had transpired when Joy had arrived, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you possibly see any weapons being drawn at all when they had arrived? When they had arrived.
Who? Who is they? Sorry.
Joy.
Oh. I don't believe so.
What, in your experience, what do you recall happening as Joy entered the island?
Well, I didn't exactly see him come on my island. I kind of found him at my horse stables, which I'm very confused on how you did find my island, but that's neither here nor there. Oh my god. Sorry, my dad is at the door. He's locked in my house. I'll be right back. So.
W lore break.
Oh,
yeah.
Ain't more if it ain't stuffed.
I can't do this shit.
Show
I
the
can't do this
weather.
shit.
Parent timing.
Banana
So
bread.
guys,
Banana bread.
how we doing?
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
No.
Look at my witness
I'm
dog.
doing
I'm going
good.
to
I had
jail.
breadsticks
Banana
earlier.
bread.
Ring,
Banana bread.
ring, 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 ring. Banana,
Banana
phone. Da, 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 banana phone. Da,
Who the
da,
fuck
da,
let
da,
this
da, da,
minus guy on the
banana
stage?
phone.
Look at my witness dog. I'm going to jail.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to jail right now.
Repeat the question for me, please.
Who the fuck let minus take the stage, dog? Who the fuck let that happen? This motherfucker is
was
an
saying-
honest ass piece of shit.
In your experience, could you recount the events that had happened on your island?
I mean, I can try. I don't remember everything.
You can take your time.
I found Joy at my stables, very confused. And then I kind of walked over to the waystone where everyone was. Then I want to say like a few minutes after that, I saw Joy and Kanoma talking outside my house. And when I did notice, I saw the quote-unquote play fighting, in which Minos, Remington, and I ran over to see what was going on, because I don't like violence on my island.
Correct.
Then we were told that they were just talking when we came over. Which I don't know what that means. Just talking. Yeah. And then I was pulled aside and was told to get Joy off my island because he is an interesting individual.
Could you elaborate on that?
I've heard about him lighting people on fire previously and killing people.
And because of this, you did not want him on the island because he has proven himself to be a violent individual in the public's eyes.
Correct.
Objection narrative.
Overruled. Jasper is simply recounting his experience and what he has heard.
As I was saying, something else happened in between that, and I'm not sure what happened. I think Joy may have left and then came back at one point. He definitely came back because he went through my waystone. And Kanoma and Manos just finished talking. Joy came in and gave Kanoma the potion thing. I don't exactly remember him asking what she was drinking. At least I don't think so. But yeah, anyways. I remember Remington being very upset and yelling at him to get off my island. I don't remember any weapons being pulled out, though. Later, he did leave, and I don't think Kanoma had drinking the potion on my island. Everything else that was not on my island, I was not there for, because I went back to bed. But I just know there was some yelling here and there. That's all I can recall.
If anything, they should be going after me, not Minos.
Forgot I was muted. My bad. And can you recall what had happened after you had woken up?
When I had woken up, I saw... Who was there? There's like 4 of you, I think. You, Mask, Ethan, and I want to say there was someone else, but I could not remember for the life of me who it was. And there was a chest in front of my gate with diamonds and spires in it, and a note. The note I still have on my person. I did not recognize the signature until I was told that it could be the work of Joy himself.
Mm-hmm. I can personally account that the other person on the island was Bowick.
Right. Thank you.
Yes. Now, I can say that I personally had told Afin of this box that had showed up on your porch because I believed it could be evidence in the trial.
Right.
Is there anything else you remember that you would like to say?
No, I don't believe so. I think that's
okay.
All I can recall.
No further questions.
Prosecution.
All right, Mr. Boyd. Now, I have a few questions for you. So, in that note, is there any definitive proof that could be my client? In any way, shape, or form? That's not opinion-based?
Honestly, I'm going to have to look at the note once more. If I have it.
You did say it was on your person, Mr. Boyd.
I know I did, but I also have a lot of stuff on me.
It has been submitted into evidence. I can provide it for you.
This is true.
Yes, please. I don't know where it is.
My game is frozen.
Oh.
My game is no longer frozen.
It is of the later pictures.
I've had it. Okay. I guess there is not definitive proof besides the signature.
So, there... Sorry. So there is absolutely zero evidence supporting that that could be my client.
I was told that the signature is one that Joy uses when
And could I ask,
you sign it.
really quickly, could I ask who gave you that information?
Ethan.
Okay. Okay. However, that is not definitive proof that was my client. Anybody could have written that note. Anybody could have done it. And I believe that note was not written by my client because he doesn't even write notes. And my next question is going to be...
I'm sorry, your client doesn't write notes?
Not as often as everybody thinks. Sorry, that was misphrased horribly. Anyways, my next question.
Oh, never mind, I guess.
Some of the defense members have made me aware that you said Joy was not allowed on the island at all. Is that true? And was my client made aware of that?
Honestly, I didn't even know Joy was on the island until I found him, like I said. No one's allowed to be on my island unless I take them there.
Mm-hmm. And my next question, did you personally kick him off, or was that Remington?
He kind of left on his own accord. However, there was yells from Remington saying to get off, and honestly, I was about to tell him to get off as well, but I did not have a chance because he left on his own.
So he did leave on his own accord and did not know that he could not be on the island.
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. And then my third question is going to be, and from your personal witness statement, you said there was no weapon seen on the island, correct?
Correct.
And you only saw my client and Kanoma play fighting with each other, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. And that will be it. No further questions, Your Honors.
The defense would like to call their next witness.
Jasper and defense, is there any possible way you can prove that that signature is of Joy's?
Well, that is what my next witness is going to be about.
Witness dismissed.
All right, I'll just go across this then.
The witness would like to call Clifford Martin to the stand. Hello, Mr. Martin.
All right, then.
It is, to my knowledge, correct that Joy had came to you about all of this, right?
Correct.
And because of this, you would have Joy's account of this situation.
Not on my person.
But you do have it in your possession.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to see this account?
I'll need to retrieve it.
If you do not have it on your immediate person, then you are excused to go find it. It was prosecution's turn to call a witness anyhow.
My apologies.
It might take some time, so...
Okay, right.
Perhaps we can wait on it.
If the court would allow it, our next witness we would like to call to the stand would be Minos. Or however you say it. Sorry.
Minos.
Whatever the hell. Alright, Minos. Could you tell me... I'm not sure if I heard it right. You openly admitted in court that you did attack my client earlier?
No, I did not attack your client.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say that.
I did not attack your client.
And one more question, and we're going to keep going. You did or did not point a bow at my client on his roof?
I will admit.
So you did. So
I
you were
did.
there.
No, let me finish. I will admit, I did have a bow, and your client was on the roof. I did not aim a bow at your client on the roof.
But I'm pretty sure I heard you earlier state that yes, you had a bow, you were looking up, and you were pointing it. Am I wrong?
You are wrong.
I don't believe so. Next question. So I heard another one of your defense members say that Lina was the cause of Joy being on fire. Is that correct?
I do not know.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Can you tell me what took place on his property and throughout Wilderness when the incident took place?
I can tell you that when... Explicitly, what are you referring to? That I just
I'm
want
referring
clarify.
to when you and your defense members ganged up on my client and attacked him.
I will say that we were on the top of the apothecary. Kanoma
Mhm.
drank the potion. It turned out to be poison. Kanoma fell off the roof, and Joy laughed. That is what I will say.
I'm not referring to the poison, Minos. I am referring to when you guys attacked. Can you tell me what happened when you guys attacked him?
I do not have to answer this question, because, well, quite frankly, you are claiming with definitive evidence that we attacked your client.
There is a whole
Please-
crime scene.
Please keep the language that it was an alleged attack.
Sorry. So you will guys, can you tell me what happened when you guys allegedly attacked my client?
I will say that I don't know what you want me to say in this, because we did not. You have no proof that we attacked your client.
And here's the next question. So during the alleged incident, where you said you were at the bottom of the apothecary, and in the witness report I have, top of the apothecary, my client has claimed that one of your defense members teleported up there with him and started swinging at him. Is that true?
I will say that we did go up there and we did have a conversation with Joy.
But was it a conversation or was it an attack?
It was a conversation that we had with Joy.
And you're sure it was a conversation?
I am sure that it was a conversation that we had with Joy.
Okay. Next question. Did you... Okay. Sorry.
What?
Did you see any weapons on the island, on Mr. Boyd's island?
I did not see any weapons on Mr. Boyd's island.
Okay. And any place or time, there was 0 weapons on the island, right?
I will say that I do have weapons on me, and there were weapons used to kill the
Just
monsters
answer the
on the
question.
island. There were weapons seen on Mr. Boyd's island.
And who was carrying those weapons?
Everyone on the island carries weapons.
Did you
because
see my
there are
client holding a weapon?
I do not recall seeing your client have a weapon, no.
Okay. And was Kanoma and my client just play fighting and punching each other in cycles, if you would?
That is not what it looked like to me.
And can I ask what it looked like to you?
It looked like your client was assaulting Kanoma. However, I may be biased because of my opinion on Joy already.
Okay. Thanks for admitting that. No further questions.
Nomos, I would like to request of your further involvement in this case to obtain a certain decorum.
Out of lore, what the hell does decorum mean?
Etiquette. Don't be a bitch.
Stop being a bitch.
All right. I apologize. I will refrain from being a dick. My bad.
The court recognizes that Nomos shall no longer be a dick. Thank you. Does Mr. Martin have the statement mentioned by defense?
It depends on what exactly they want They want the testimony, the report, or the request.
I suppose all three can be taken into account now.
They can.
All right.
We've got nothing but time.
Please only provide copies and not the original. For safeguarding purposes.
Although I will say, I was given these
There we go.
personally, so.
And if the court would allow it, I would like to take a look at those as well.
Oh, you should. And what do you mean by personally, Mr. Martin?
Well, he was at my door, so.
Clarify who he is.
Joy.
I see.
If I could have those, please.
Of course. Now, you do admit that Joy had taken these books, written in them, signed them, and gave it to you, yes?
He handed them to me.
But they are his books, yes? They're his testimony, his report.
Yeah.
Now, do you recall earlier when we were talking about the signature on Jasper Boyd's Island?
I do recall.
It is very apparent that these signatures are one and the same.
I have not seen the note on Jasper Boyd's Island.
Well, I would suggest taking a look at it, as it is evidence in the court.
May the court be aware that the signature on the end of the letter to Jasper Boyd is the exact same smiley face signature seen on the personally delivered notes by Joy to Mr. Martin, detailing his report, his request, and their testimony.
And these letters were the date that you should write.
I'm sorry, repeat?
These letters were delivered to you the day of the situation, when it was brought to your attention?
Yes.
I see.
If anything, they need to throw
And
me in
nobody
jail
else
and
had
not
seen
my
these.
notes.
It was just you.
They keep bringing up me.
Not that I'm
him.
aware.
Okay. So, your client, or not your client, but your player has solid evidence against them that they have bribed Jasper Boyd. Which, in my line of work, would essentially mean that they are admitting guilt.
Didn't it say that it wasn't a bribe?
Well, it can say that it's not a bribe, but it was clearly a bribe, as there was a lot of money in there. Like a lot of money.
Objection, narrative.
Overruled. Check the evidence album. May the court be aware that there is a clear image in evidence of a chest with the note in it, surrounded by spires, diamonds, and other valuables.
This would, to any person with eyes, be a bribe. as Jasper was a neutral party in this. Jasper was one of 2 neutral parties in this, I believe. And so it is of the belief, of me at least, that your client, Noah's, your client, had attempted to bribe Jasper Boyd the day after the situation happened. Back to Mr. Martin. You do recall us showing up to Uranium Vale, yes?
I do, yeah.
Where you informed us that we are no longer allowed in there unless we are a resident at Uranium Vale. The housing.
Yes.
Do you recall ever seeing anybody go into housing that was not already a member of Uranium Vale?
Not when I did my rounds.
And when was this?
I don't recall.
I see. I don't believe there was any other questions to be had here.
Prosecution.
All right, Mr. Martin. Now, you did say that my client did come straight to your door with these reports, requests, and testimonies, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't know if beforehand it was my client that wrote these, correct?
I don't know.
So
I was simply
therefore,
handed them.
it would be easy to assume that he had someone write these for him, correct?
Objection, narrative?
Sustained.
Let me reword that. Could there be a chance that my client did not write these letters?
Suppose so.
Okay. And so in the testimony I received from my client as well, I was made aware that the defendants did chase him. And let me read this from the exact wording. Jesus, this is long. And to quote exactly, I fled to my room. In my room, I began to rest, confused as to why I'm being targeted. I then hear footsteps approaching, and I hear Minos, January, and Remington on the other side. I quickly block my door to the city and then run to the nether portal. So, and just for clarification, you said you saw no one in UV housing at the time?
I don't believe I was around that day.
Okay, so there's no clear cut.
You were around this day.
Or night, at least. I was around at night.
If we could address the testimony and report that it claims that Joy was pursued and there was an attempt on an attack in UV housing. But this was not mentioned or brought up by any other statement in this court or written beforehand that it had ever gone to UV aside from these testimonies, even including Joy's testimony in court. Joy, are you retracting your earlier statement and saying that the attack did lead to UV and you simply left it out?
Well, I was more or less talking about the part that he was trying to aim on. But yes, no, I was attacked. I wasn't attacked at my house, but they were intending to attack. I can only assume because they were very angry and previously they had attacked me. So for them to show up at my house, I can only assume they weren't happy.
He didn't even
So you are now
see
adding
us.
to your claim that not only were you attacked in Wilderness and met with aggression in Jasper Boyd's residence, but also you were pursued in Uranium Vale public housing.
Yes.
Continue.
I don't think I have anything left for Mr. Martin. There are no further questions.
Witness dismissed.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call January to the stand, please.
I would like to let the court know that you have 30 more minutes.
Alrighty, January. So I'm gonna ask you some of the things I asked Minos. So were you present at Jasper Boyd's Island?
I was, yes.
And did you see my client with any weapons?
No.
Okay, and we're gonna go into the next question here. So when it allegedly moved over to Wilderness, did you teleport to the roof of the? Oh my God, what's its name? It's Apothecary. There we go. Did you teleport to the Apothecary with my client?
No, because your client was not on the apothecary.
Or I'm sorry, what's the right buildings? Guys, oh no. It was. Let me take a look. I'm sorry, it was the roof of his shop. There we go. That's the right word. Did you join him on the top of his shop?
I did teleport up there, yes.
And what took place, in your own words?
I had questioned him on why he had poisoned Kedoma. I was met with only laughing.
And you didn't attempt to take out a weapon and harm my client?
I had punched your client.
So you did assault my client?
Well, it's only in the same vein that your client had assaulted Kedoma.
The difference is they're not taking legal action, we are, so you did assault my client.
I wouldn't believe so, no. In your client's own words, no.
Yet you hit him.
Yes.
And you were trying to kill him on that roof. Or allegedly trying to kill him on that roof.
I wouldn't say I was, no.
But one more time, just for reiteration, you did attack my client.
I did punch your client, yes.
And you also did mention that Lina, I think, oh my God, I don't know how to say names. Sorry. They did light my client on fire, correct?
Just as your client lit somebody else on fire.
But when was that?
They had lit Mask on fire.
When?
Multiple accounts say that Mask was attempted to be lit on fire over at Jasper's
January,
Island.
I am asking for a date. Was it the same day that this all took place?
Yes.
It did. And is there any witnesses or anybody who was there that you already haven't called that did see that? Or rather, who told you that?
I was told this by Mask themselves, actually.
Okay. But did Mask get lit on fire?
No, but there was an attempt.
I find it a bit troubling figuring that part out, but okay.
They simply missed. Mask is very small.
Anyways, so Lina did light my client on fire.
Your client was lit on fire, yes.
Okay, so two members.
They were lit on fire.
So two members of your party did assault my client.
I have a question. How is Mask being lit on fire related?
Who?
How is it related to the case? I would like to know.
Well, it was an altercation that took place on Jasper's Island during the same incident that had happened during this whole time.
Thank you.
So back to my questioning. So 2 of your members did assault my client, correct?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm
Moving on.
Yeah, okay. Next thing is next. So, just a question. Why would you submit bribery into this case when it is against you guys for assaulting, vandalizing, and harassing my client?
When did we vandalize? I don't remember any vandalization taking place.
Strip that from the record. When did you guys sorry, why would you bring... Jesus Christ, I'm having trouble speaking. Why did you bring bribery into...
The prosecution doesn't know what they're doing.
Your Honor, the prosecution is having a stroke, my god.
You can't fucking say that shit.
Man. Man.
Okay. Why would you...
Okay, lock in.
Okay.
Question.
Lock in.
How can we strip vandalism from the case if it is your very first accusation?
No, strip the.
Strip it from what I said.
Strip the statement.
Yeah, strip the statement from the record. So, why would you add or try and bring bribery into a case defending your actions for harassing and assaulting my client?
Well, as I said previously, bribery would imply guilt. Or in some form or fashion, it would imply that they're trying to sway an outside party to vouch for them.
This case isn't about that. This is about you guys harming my client. So,
correct.
Where is the correlation?
The correlation is Jasper was a witness.
You know what? This is making my head hurt. No further questions.
What does it have to do with the child?
Defense, any questions for the witness?
I can't say I have to ask myself any questions now. Any of you think?
No further questions.
Your Honor, could I go get a drink of water? I have not had water all day.
Permission given. Permission granted.
Drywall for like 6 hours today. I need water. I need water so bad. Okay. Thank you. I'll be back.
Damn, that's crazy.
Sure. Okay. Defense, would you like to call a witness?
Out of canon, are we allowed to bring witnesses that we've already asked?
I already told you in canon that you can, but like, don't torture me.
Like, I'm not gonna torture you.
Just fucking do it.
No. Oh, sorry, I gotta fucking.
Jeebus.
I gotta lozenge. I would like to bring Joy to the stand.
I return.
If I may ask, Joy. They were your shops that were vandalized, yes?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just want to hold.
This is the worst court case of my life.
I was eating chips. Sorry, I was eating chips. Okay, hi, hello, hi.
Hi.
All right. Yes, What happened? What was the question?
They were your shops that were vandalized, yes?
Yes. All three of them.
What happened when you supposedly came and saw your shops vandalized?
I
What do you
walked
remember?
over. I walked over. I saw the windows broken on my shops. I saw dirt inside two of them, and yeah, it was vandalized. The windows were all broken. There was dirt everywhere.
Did you see anyone in your shops? Anyone, any evidence
No.
that would point to anyone that has vandalized your shops?
Um, I didn't see anyone there, but I do have. What? Okay, I did see in the middle of an argument when we were at Jasper's Island, you and Remington did disappear for a bit, so that's when I assumed the shops were vandalized, as beforehand it wasn't. And then afterwards, my shops were vandalized.
So you have no evidence or proof that your shops were vandalized by the defense? Besides your own account that you saw us, what? What, did you see
I only
us
have my
use
account,
a
yes.
waystone? Did you see us walk away? What did you see?
I saw you two walk away briefly, and then I don't recall seeing you use a waystone, but there were a few times where you weren't there, so.
Okay, no further questions.
I would not like to question either.
Nomos.
I would
Can
not
y-
like. Oops.
Can you bring any witness or proof or evidence that is not anyone standing on the defense or prosecution and who has
Yes,
not
I
been
can.
called previous to support Joy's claims that he
Yes,
was
I can.
assaulted, his property was vandalized, and he was harassed?
I do believe so. Yes, I can. I would like to call Kanoma to the stand, please. Oh, my mic cut out. I would like to call Kanoma to the stand, please.
How do I wait? How do I? Hold
Oh,
up.
that's crazy.
Hold up.
I look
Oh,
around.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you good?
I'm stressed the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Talk in the event.
Shh.
Talk in the event.
Okay. I hope this is working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kanoma, if you could you give me a recount of what happened with my client?
No, it's
Be more specific.
I'm sorry, could you give me a recount of what happened with my client when you guys were on Mr. Boyd's island?
Well, I was sitting on Jasper's porch because I was too bad outside. I saw him walk up to me, and we were talking about some stuff. And then I don't remember, but he said something else. But we started play fighting.
And you mean play fighting, correct? Like actually just playing around, messing around, correct?
That's what he made it seem like. I'm not sure.
Okay. And with the recounts, you were given a potion, correct?
Yes, apparently he saw me drink my medicine and gave me that, saying that it would help me.
Okay, and then what happened with that potion?
I ended up getting poisoned.
Okay, and here I would like to submit evidence to the courts. Let me grab that. And I'm pretty sure it's basic knowledge, if you've interacted with my client, he is colorblind. So, these two would look the exact same.
Why did you give me this one?
Because, with that being said, my client did not knowingly do that. I believe he had no intention of harming Kanoma, and that the defense may have been looking for a way to attack my client unprovoked.
Let the court recognize that Nomos has handed me a potion of invisibility and a potion of poison, when in Joy's statement he said he believed it was a leaping potion.
Oh, wait, out of lore? Wait, he gave me the wrong potion. Wait, it was supposed to be a potion of leaping.
That's great.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I was about to use that against that. Fuck you again.
I mean, I guess that's evidence. You couldn't see.
I was about to jump off.
Yeah. You're only this guy.
The prosecution's a fucking bitch.
Your Honor, where my hug at?
Give me the potion.
Your Honor, if he's lying, warn his pants on fire.
There's the right one. He just got it wrong because he's a fucking cougar.
Where my hug at?
Where am I?
That's the correct one.
Actually,
oh my god.
I'm gonna cry.
Your Honor.
Oh, he was standing behind Minos. Do you have one of... Hold on, I forget the Joe's special mixture.
Yes, I do.
Special mixture.
Can I have that, please?
You may have Joe's special
Why do you
mixture.
want- Your Honor, why do you want to have Joe's
Your Honor, why are you drinking and during trial?
I would like to ask why you would need Joe's special mixture.
Because... when using it, you can get a filter on your vision.
Oh, this is great.
I apologize for looking at you.
You're fine. Here you go. Let it be noted that they are completely different values.
I'd love to be able to look at it myself. Could I get a? I can't look at the picture without it exploding. Unfortunately, thank you.
Yeah, same here.
You have 2 more questions. Make them worth it.
Fucking tweaking.
You got the drama.
Okay, Kanoma, did it seem like my client had any ill intentions with you when you guys were messing around?
I don't personally think so, but they do tend to raise their voice a lot. So I wasn't sure.
Okay, so it could have gone either way? Or it could be seen as going either way?
It could have been seen either way.
Okay, and final question for you. Did you see my client with any weapons?
I did see him with a bow when we were talking about outside the island.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Kanoma, did you witness any of the defense attacking Joy, vandalizing his property, or harassing him?
I will note that Joy claims that he was attacked by Minos.
What did you see?
I saw half of it. After I drank the potion, I ended up walking off because I was throwing up and walk back. I heard stuff, but I wasn't sure because I was talking to Minos.
What did you see?
I didn't see much.
What of it did you see?
I saw Joy jumping off the roof. I saw...
Did you hear him laugh?
Yes, I did. I was standing there whenever he was laughing.
What else?
That's most of what I saw. Am I allowed to make a point?
I'll allow it.
Like I was saying before I was interrupted. Joy mentioned that Joy mentioned that he was attacked by Minos, but it's in the bow.
Joy.
Step back. The thing is, me and Minos made an agreement after he killed me, saying that he wasn't allowed to hurt Joy. And he stuck with it. Minos is the kind of person who sticks to this kind of stuff. And I believe that whatever Joy or Nomos is claiming is false.
Witness dismissed.
Ooh, if I didn't survive Focus Civilization, I'm not gonna survive this. Oh, there's barriers, okay. Where? Oh, there it is.
Make your closing statements.
Sorry, my headset died for that. What'd you say?
Make your closing statements.
Okay, Your Honor and the court, I would like it to be known that regardless of that witness statement, there was verbal testimony from January admitting that Lena and January did assault my clients. There were weapons present around my client when he was being allegedly attacked. And I would like you guys to make your ruling in the pursuit of justice and the proper way. That is all, Your Honor.
Defense.
Well, Your Honor, and the jury, Nomus's client here has, on several occasions, done very, very violent acts and will probably continue to do so in the future. This is one of them. We have multiple witness accounts saying that Joy had laughed upon poisoning Kanoma. Implying that this was an intentional thing. we also have multiple witness accounts of Joy punching Kanoma, regardless if it was play fighting or not. To the eyes of people who are only watching, it could very well be seen as assault. We also have evidence that, well, we don't actually have evidence that there was any vandalization that occurred by the defense. Nor was there any harassment, as Joy had appeared on Jasper's island without talking to Jasper, without letting Jasper know, and most importantly, without Jasper bringing him there. And that'll be all. Why did I hear an explosion? Why is there more explosions?
We will be calling a short recess as the game masters and representatives make their choice.
Why the fuck did you submit that if it was?
Why were there explosions?
I don't know. I don't think that matters right now.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Guys, my client pleads Gemini. Would that work?
No, it does not. No, what? No.
I want to jump into the lava right now, bro.
Okay, what if he pleads Aquarius?
I think you're making this worse for yourself, Nomos.
Guys, I'm so fucking tired. You don't understand.
Nomos, I am so sorry that your client is like actually stupid.
I know, I was fucking winning too!
You were not, I'll be honest with you. No, you weren't.
We were in the beginning.
No, in the beginning, I think I was doing it.
I just don't know how to be. I don't know how to fucking tell stories. So it's my fault.
Dude, you started grilling me on like, did I attack? And I was just like, I saw a conversation.
I know, I was just like, answer the fucking question!
I saw a conversation, and that's not a lie. I did see a conversation.
I'm so tired, man. Dude, I just kept running in circles at some point. Same with you guys. Oh my, we just kept running in circles. Half the time, it was just running in circles.
What the fuck is up with that?
What? What? Look at that. I'm like a proud father today.
Are you flirting?
I'm not I'm like twice Helena's age.
Is that how that works? Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Helena's like
no, man.
27.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it. I am looking up there.
So dead ass.
I don't know, man.
One that I won, that I win. Who wins?
Even in black and white, I had
Anyways.
to see that this I didn't fucking know.
So,
let it be known that I am never wrong ever.
No. No, you're not.
Let it be known that I want to jump in the lava. Fuck.
I might actually just do it right now. I'm being so dead ass. I'm not joking. I just want to jump in right now.
Okay, I think suicide is not the
How
answer.
quickly would they TP me?
What? Okay. Well, I don't think suicide is the answer here, Mr. Joy.
It is.
No.
I just tarnished my reputation for this goober. I'm so happy with
I'm
myself.
so sorry. No, I'll be entirely honest with you. If I did seem rude to this in this trial against you, it is not against you at all. That is simply a performative thing. I'm not a lawyer.
I'm not a canon, by the way. Did I say something out of canon, by the way? All this happened because I talked to Kanoma. When I was talking to her, it was out of characters. It wasn't canon. When we started jokingly hitting each other, it was because we were discussing what movie we were gonna watch on Sunday, and because we do that often. And so when you guys ran over yelling at me in character, I was so confused. The confusion I had when you guys ran to me wasn't like in character. I just didn't know why you were mad at me. All this happened over a fucking movie.
Nobody clarified this. You didn't say this. Dude, we were in the middle of dude, this Joy's like a bad guy. He's been extorting Kanoma. We need to stop this now. Oh my god, they're punching Konoma.
It's not extorting. The funny thing is Konoma made it seem like that because the whole thing is that I'd get 10% of anything, and I have so many spies. The deal was that I'd fund anything she does in exchange. I don't think that's
No
extortion.
one
I feel like
told me
was
that.
pretty
No
fair.
one told me
You
that.
never said that.
I was
You
never
never said
told
that.
this.
He literally
You
let that
never
so
know
many
what you
details to
guys
me that he
know.
didn't tell me until
Dude.
today.
Dude,
Nomos,
the
your client is
only
fucking
What do you mean?
awful.
Nomos, your client is fucking stupid. Dude,
I know, but
from
I
Minos's
told
point
Joey
of view, dude, from Minos's point of view, because Konoma literally said, "Oh, he just takes 10% of what I make," and did not say he funds all of my fucking shit.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Nobody-
know that, so I'm like, okay, well, that's
nobody-
what you guys think.
this-
I'm just gonna roll with it because Joy doesn't have a reason to like know why you think. You guys
Dude.
didn't explain why.
This entire like hatred for Joy is so misplaced. This is all so blown out of proportion that could have been solved
Abe.
by simple communication. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Dude, I need to talk, bro. Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
I'm
Lena got
actually,
their first corruption because of a movie.
yeah.
Yeah, actually. That's crazy.
Where the
That's
fuck is
insane.
Jess? Bro,
Over there.
I'm looking at you.
Just keep in mind, this is all Konoma's fault. All Konoma's fault.
Dude, this is
Every
all
single bit.
Konoma's fault. Every single part of this is Konoma's fault. Dude, everything, like, Joy setting people on fire, sure, but like, if I remember correctly, Konoma attacked Joy first.
Exactly.
So this entire thing,
I can't believe this shit.
bro, the real villain was Konoma all along.
I wanted to wait for the arc to be over before I told you guys because I feel like this marks the end. I don't know how much further we can.
Yeah,
go
you
with
fucker. We could have won the case if you told me that.
I think they just made their decision.
Dude, you
you were
so
asking
could have
for
won the
in-canon, I
case.
didn't
I just realized I was muted on my stream.
Oh my god. You know what? You have other people's streams. We're all streaming this.
Dude, I'm looking.
You didn't tell me what information you wanted.
Told me everything about it.
Well, Joy didn't know either. They didn't say why. They just
Here,
said
cheer
that,
yourself
like,
up. You want a donut?
They didn't even bring up his story.
Not the donut!
Oh fuck! I don't know why I was reacting like it's real life. No, I would like a donut.
All right, guys, we're all going to dinner after this. No hard feelings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go to
Yeah.
Joy's place? You want to go to Broadway Nook?
We can go to Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah.
Can we post that Konoma is banned?
Yeah, I think that we could do that. I think that we can put that up there. Konoma is banned.
You know what you did.
Fuck. I'm gonna beat the shit out of
I love this whole
Yes.
arc.
Dude, this
I
arc
just
is
like everything
good,
to go by,
but
and then
like,
just
holy
out of canon
shit.
As soon as it's over, just to let you guys know why everything happened.
Like, this
I
arc
love
is really...
out of canon talks. Sorry.
This
Yeah.
arc is really cool, but like, holy shit, the cause of it is so...
because of Konoma, dude.
I can't believe this.
Insane.
Dude, out of
Insane.
canon, Minos is freaking the fuck out because this is like traumatizing for him. And you just started grilling him, and he was like actively shutting down. That's why he was just repeating the same thing because he was like, I can't say anything else, and he's trapped me, and I can't move.
I literally.
You know what's funny?
I would
The reason
have.
kept
I would have
calling all those
objected.
objections because I took the LSAT. I almost went to be a lawyer.
I would have objected during like the thing for Minos, but my mother was in the room, so I couldn't. I couldn't do that. I had Mal like screaming at me in whispers, "Object! Object! You fucking!"
Guys, I think they're ready. Hold on.
Oh. Oh damn.
Shit. All right.
Oh,
But
damn.
lock in.
I'm so locked in.
Chat, is this real?
Chat, is this canon?
Chat, what the fuck?
Chat, could I die in
Chat,
lava?
Clifford Martin owes me $20.
Chat, Clifford Martin owes me $50.
Okay. Okay.
Chat, Cliff owes me a McFlurry.
If we somehow win this, I'm telling them I'm dropping the charges because, dude.
That'd be crazy.
Kanoma on trial.
Yeah,
We need to put Kanoma.
No, that's my daughter.
Actually, that's my friend who I actually need to talk to because what the fuck?
What the fuck
They
just
defended,
happened?
they defended me though. They low-key did kind of like close off the
Yeah.
case by putting like the deal that we made.
Out of canon, I just want to say there was a whole document on how I would like manipulate her into siding with me in the end, and then what happened was he was doing the questioning, and then it just I kind of realized I don't really have any leeway to kind of transition into that. So there wasn't any like objection. She just slid with them.
Yeah.
Dude, that caught me because like the entire lore thing was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna force Kanoma into siding with me. I'm like, okay, and then nope, nope.
I don't know what she was doing, dude. She was supposed to. I don't know. Like she was supposed to message me when it's like, okay, cut her off, and then she just didn't.
I think cutting her off would have gotten you more like in
If
more
you could
trouble.
all-
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, back in character.
Do you have something to say?
No, I was waiting.
We have made our decision. The case, because of the absolute nothing that just happened for the past 3 hours, there cannot be a definitive winner here.
Are you?
So we have made our choices based upon the
kidding me?
actions that were proven or unproven or otherwise. Nomos has nothing to do with this. Minos, because we have confirmation and no sufficient evidence saying that you attacked Joy, are dismissed from any charges. Remington, Lena, and January, there was all, if not evidence, confirmation that you did pursue Joy and attempt attacking, if not actually attacking him. All 3 of you owe 20 spires to Joy. Joy, for various things in this case, including being a nuisance, your shops are to be closed for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, no,
You are all dismissed.
I was starting new stuff anyway. That's actually perfect.
They can't hear you. They're too far away for them to hear you.
Oh no, I was talking to Nomos.
Oh, okay.
I'm going up there and fucking talking to him. Oh my god.
Need to go get my spires. Honestly, I don't really care that I lost money. Just the fact that even though we had the evidence against Joy, and they're like, no. where do I go? I don't know where I go.
Joy.
All right, shall we move?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then
this is gonna
who's
get
left
crowded.
to pay their dues?
At Remington, have you paid?
For
Joy?
Joy? No. I had to go get it.
Here's like 4 spires.
Where is Canova?
I have enough.
Did you see?
Yeah, but I'm giving you 4 spires.
Why?
Because Joy's a bitch, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Close nearby.
Where is
nearby
Joy
me,
so I
but,
could give them this?
You put it in their mailbox. Here's a crab as well, if you want it.
Done talking to Buenos.
Sorry?
Oh, where's Joy's mailbox?
That was 3 hours back.
Good. I'm so glad you lost something that wouldn't have made a difference in the world anyway.
Joy, I put the spires in your mailbox.
You're there.
Oh, what the hell?
Grammy?
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
You can keep it.
No, it's okay, Boek.
Keep it. I don't use them at all.
I don't really use them either. That's the thing.
Too bad. I'm running away. Wait, I can't run.
Oh. At least Minos is not going to prison. That's all I really care about right now.
Remington,
Huh?
you have some mail.
Oh, thank you, Atlas. Sorry.
It's alright.
Why is everyone giving me spires? I'm fine. I'm just glad that Minos is not going to prison. And that all charges were dropped. That's all I really care about right now. Now what? I need to speak to Minos, but I'm gonna let him approach when he wants to. I'm not gonna force it. Well, I guess for right now, I should get working on potions. Because if something like this happens again, I can be able to provide what I know with proof. Well then. BRB, like 1 second, chat. Ugh, sorry about that, chat. It's starting to get hot in my room, so I had to mess with my air conditioner. And I was wearing a hoodie, so that kind of contributes that. I need to further my research on potions, so if something like this happens again, there won't be any confusion anymore. Okay, so how am I going to do this when every color I see is diluted, like less saturated? Okay, so... Okay. That's regeneration. No. And that's health. Now, let me do something. The first one's regen, the other one's health. Okay. So I can see those two. This is a potion of invisibility. This is a potion of night vision. Clearly different. Now what if I make a potion of poison? Do I have any books on that? Okay. Let's see here. Potion of poison. Spider eye, netherwort, and a water bottle. Okay. So netherwort first. Okay. And then I'll need a spider eye. Just regular spider eye, not fermented. Because fermented gives you night vision? No. That's invisibility. Okay. Then the spider eye. I should probably be writing this down. Okay. Book. I need a book. No. Okay, so let me potion of healing. Actually, you go right here for now. Okay. Potion of healing. Red, bright red in color. Has two forms. Two forms. A singular and a booster. What else? Takes another wart and glistening melon. If I remember correctly. Another wart, glistening method. Okay. Potion of regeneration. So, like, as I'm writing this, how am I supposed to prove that I know what I'm talking about? Like, how do I do that? I don't have a doctorate. I don't have a certificate. I don't... So how in the hell am I supposed to prove that I know potions in purgatory? That is my question. Well, I guess maybe making this book can help with that, hopefully, in the future if something like this were to happen again. Okay, what does regen look like to me again? No, I don't want to drink it. It's almost like a reddish purple. Okay, reddish purple. Reddish purple in color. Made with nether wart and gas tier. Gives instant health to the subject. Grants regen to the subject. Okay. We'll go with dark blue for this one. Nope. Hold on. Potion of night vision. Okay, Jesus. It's more of a lime green color. Okay, so I got the potion of poison. Let's compare that to the night vision. The poison is a darker green, so the potion, a night vision, is a lighter green. Okay. Light green and color. Takes nether wart, I think. Hold on. I gotta think for a moment. What does the book say? Night vision, night vision, night vision. Here we go. Yeah, nether wart and golden carrot. Okay. nether wart, and golden carrot. Grants the subject to see in the dark. Okay. Potion. No, that's too bright. Potion of poison. Dark green in color. Takes nether wart and spider eye. Poisons subject when consumed. Okay. Potion of healing, potion of regeneration, potion night vision, potion of poison. Potion of swiftness. Kinda looks aqua to me. Forgot to write down for night vision. No, I did. That was invisibility that I was thinking of. Aqua and color. I think I've used all my brain cells already for all this. 'Cause my head do be hurt. I need rest. I can't really rest until I talk to Minos. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Ow. Whew. Oh my god. This guy mocks me.
Hello.
Hi, you okay?
I'm just playing.
Okay. Just want to check in.
Thank you for the
Swear to God.
Mhm.
Why is eating?
I was wondering if you were doing alright during the court case, so I wanted to give that to you in
Insinuating.
case you were nervous.
Yeah, it's just something happened recently and I was just by it, so I haven't been able to.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
That was.
Now that's all over with.
Say that again, sorry.
Oh, I'm fine now. Now that's like everything's done with.
Right, I understand. I'm just glad it didn't turn sour like I thought it did. It would, you know.
I thought Joy would win and it would all get into like mice.
I don't know. To me, it was like anyone's game, to be honest. But hey, at least this is the outcome instead of something worse, right?
Yeah, it's only 20 spires.
Yeah, you could get those spires back.
Could also make a shop and get 1,000,000 spires
If I
and
have
be
any
super
cash,
rich.
I'll
Right?
put
He gets super rich.
Actually, no. Keep your money. Bronze like that. So
What would you
that's your own venture.
even
Yeah,
sell
but
at your
I
shop?
don't really have to pay taxes anymore. I got out of it.
Something.
So I grab loot ends and stuff.
Who likes stuff?
Bring that, bring that, bring that, bring that.
Everyone wants something.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, if you
What
do,
would you sell?
I don't know, actually. I mean, we already got the apothecary, so
Oh.
can't really sell potions. And I kind of, I don't officially co-own it, but I work there.
I'm
that why it's
Jasper
always here?
Boyd, but
Trap doors
some people
opening
call me
and closing down
JB.
there?
I think I know.
Huh?
Dude,
Like whenever I'm down there, I hear like trap doors closing.
I heard your name at a
Yeah, that's our way downstairs.
I heard your name around there. Nice to meet you. I'm Fliplock.
Well,
been out
if
on my
you
ventures. Apparently I missed
pursue getting a shop, I wish you luck,
a
kid.
nothing burger of a court case, it seems.
Really?
Yeah, I think you could do it.
A waste of 3 hours, won't lie.
Here.
You don't have to do that.
You
I
can take
have a
this gold.
lot.
Oh, good lord. Thank
44.
you very much.
Apologies.
Thank you.
After my ventures,
You
I
didn't
so
have
much of it,
to.
I don't know what to do with it.
I want.
That's alright. I don't mind taking it.
Just be careful, kid, okay?
Alright.
I like your accent. Where's...
I'll see you later then. If you need anything, let me know.
Okay.
Someplace.
Bye bye.
Ow.
I'll go grab that.
Why was I quoted so many times? What? Hello, Remington.
Hi. Everything okay?
Yes, just talking to Avon. Do you need something?
No, I was just gonna go in the mailroom. Lag. Okay.
Oh, lag. Oh my god, lag. Holy shit. Anyway.
It's up to you whenever you want to do that. January, do you want to come to a tea party?
No, I think it'd be rude to say no. But I would come anyway, yeah. I would probably come even if I wasn't invited, I'll be honest.
I know you would. Mom,
Yes.
would you like to come to a tea
Hi.
party?
Oh, you know
A
Connor
teapot?
replied to me.
Yes, with God.
With God.
Avon.
Oh, Ace. Sure, dear.
Hey.
Have fun.
Thank you, Remy.
We will.
Good job on the cake. Did very well. I hope that you are doing
I'm doing alright. Thank you.
hot cocoa.
Your outfit is very nice.
Thank you. I just kind of threw it together.
I agree.
I hate how there's snow everywhere.
I'm
He
here.
actually was in Florida, but I'm like being nice and kind of.
I can only imagine how that feels for you.
Yeah.
He also is
Yeah.
nice, but yeah. You know, Minos copied my book and then just like, he only responded to Minos. I feel like that's quite rude.
He did respond to you.
Emma?
Was it the present?
They're in your housing in Scorching Springs. There's
Oh, in my house! Oh!
a side,
I don't
a
check
side.
that one off.
Oh yes, there's a side table in there with
Okay.
a gift for you and a letter.
I see. I don't... Normally in my house, I just go upstairs through the wall, and I don't really look downstairs that often. That's entirely my fault. I thought he was just mean to me.
No, he did respond. I mean, almost immediately
I
after you
see.
sent it.
I see. That is entirely
What?
my fault.
Minos literally found like a table in his house with stuff in it.
He didn't fucking tell me about that. He actively avoided telling me about this.
So it wasn't the water table.
The water table. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Why is it raining here and not
The
here?
water table.
I don't know.
Water table, yeah.
It's like raining around the like gazebo, and like when I come out, I get hit with water
Are you alright,
instead of snow.
Are you alright?
Yeah?
You know, speaking of, I think I left my coat in the courtroom.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna go grab that.
You should also grab the letter.
Must be a very important letter.
January.
Has anyone seen Minos?
He's right up there. Oh, well, yeah, he is.
Oh. I didn't even realize.
Let me know about the snow.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Oh,
For some
crap, the
reason-
snow.
No, the snow doesn't bother me. It's like there's like places where rain hits me and I don't know why.
Oh dear. Yes, I don't know why it's raining in some spot. Strange.
Ow.
I thought that was just me.
Are there many people? There are very many people here actually that get hurt by the rain. I know Lena is one.
Arcea is one too.
There are many people over there, by the way.
Yeah, which is... I need to talk to Minos, but like I'm not going over there just yet because there's so many people.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Way too many people for me right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry the court didn't go better. That was pretty dumb.
Well, I'm just glad it didn't turn out worse for us, so...
Well, yeah, I guess no execution this time, so...
Yeah.
Yes, there was no death. Just, a win.
Just a draw, if you will.
Yes, I suppose that's better than something else.
Honestly, I don't really care that I lost a few spires, but everyone's giving me spires back. And I'm like,
I got lattes. I got lattes. I got lattes.
Oh!
I'm gonna cry.
oh, you got your lattes?
I have not seen.
What's a latte?
I've had a long day.
Gosh. You've had a long day, and
I've had a long day. You know what would really help?
what would help?
If one of y'all bought my dog treats.
I think I'm good.
I do not have a dog.
Okay, well.
Why do you have dog treats?
Helena, a lot.
I'm selling them.
Oh, I
Also
thought you
have
just had
dogs.
them.
I also have
With-
dogs. Like,
I have one dog.
you should sell.
It's like
I don't keep spires on me.
coffee and milk.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want a latte?
Well, I know what those things are.
Okay, good.
I don't think. Yes, Kanoma?
Hi, Mama.
Waiting.
Oh, right.
my
It's
apologies.
both raining and snowing.
No, waiting.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Ow.
What do you mean by that?
I cannot deal with the cold.
What do you mean
Remington,
people
this is
don't
a
like
pain
it?
for me
Look,
and
and
you.
that's why they call it spunk.
Well, I can't really feel the cold, but there are some
I don't know, I read
places
it in
here
a book
that it's
once.
raining.
No, come here, come here, come here.
I can't go in the snow.
Attitude?
I see.
Oh, right,
okay.
you can't go on the cold, can you?
Apologies.
Well, I can,
Oh, I'm
but
masked.
scared.
Lovely to meet you
Get on
too,
my head, real quick. I'll
Thank you
carry
very
you.
much.
I need to talk to you in private, just real
Apologies
quick.
if you heard me over there. I could just...
So it's, okay, it's not raining here. This is a literal hell of my own fucking creation, I swear to God.
What do you mean?
I attack Aven, and then suddenly the next day, it is freezing cold. I cannot deal with the cold. And there's rain. I cannot stand the rain. I get burned by water, Remington. My two fucking weaknesses are combined in the one area everybody goes to the most.
I'm sorry, but we talked to Afen last night once we saw what was happening. Afen didn't even know what was happening.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, so that's comforting, to say the least.
That's comforting. Great. Anyways, I'll get you back to safer land.
It's fine.
Oh, that's nice.
Here you go.
What the fuck is that?
Snowman.
Giant ass snowman.
I like him. He's cool.
What the fuck is
Very
that
touchable.
over there?
I don't know. It's new.
Why the gifts? The gifts weren't even here last night either.
I find it ironic that they gave me a bow.
They gave me a whole ass computer, which I guess thanks, but like, what's going on?
I don't trust this. The last time there was a weather event of this magnitude was the hunt.
Yeah, Akiko brought that up.
And I can't go through that again.
I've read about it in Silver Quill, so...
That's where I lost my tail, Remington.
I'm sorry.
It was horrible. We couldn't see anything. We had to run for our lives. Ugh.
Well, I hope this is not part 2. For everyone's
hope not.
sake.
No, I really hope not. Ugh. This place is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just worried.
No, you're fine. You okay after all that?
Yeah, I'm just glad Minos is not in jail.
Yeah.
If anything, they were more so pointing fingers at me the entire time.
Yeah, I heard a lot of it.
Yeah. And I don't know. And then plus on top of that, I need to talk to Minos, and it's supposed to be a very important talk, which you probably could assume that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of
Do you need me to be nearby for that, or?
I don't know if he would like someone listening in, though.
You could ask. I mean, you've told me what happened.
I think we need to be alone.
Understandable.
But I just... What if he doesn't want to see me, like, ever again?
It happens. I know it's hard, but it happens. It'll hurt. It always does. But that doesn't mean you still can't be friends and take care of each other that way.
He has every right to be mad at me. I won't be surprised if he starts yelling at me.
I don't want him to yell at you. You don't deserve that.
Well, I don't deserve him.
And he doesn't deserve you.
I know I fucked up. But... I don't know.
Whatever happens, everything will be okay.
Will it, though? Because we're stuck in purgatory here.
We're stuck here until the game ends, and then 99% of us are sent off to the same place.
Sorry, this is sudden again.
You're fine. You were stressed during that entire court case. You had time to think during the moments of silence. It's bound to come out at some point.
When I first arrived there, he was avoiding me. I don't know how to feel about that. He was probably just stressed about the court case, but you know, anxiety.
I know. Fuck. Shit.
It's okay. We're okay.
We all have our demons in this place, Remington. They're gonna haunt us no matter what. If this ends up being one of those demons, you just gotta try to ignore it. I know it sounds harsh.
If it comes to worse, I wish I could just crawl into the hole and die. Never be seen again.
You're still stuck here until Purgatory's over with. If your core gets destroyed, you become a husk of yourself and you just wander this place until either you're brought back or you're forgotten. They want us here. They'll bring you back.
It's just a lot, you know.
I know. Trust me, I know.
I heard
Ow.
footsteps. Either it was you or someone's watching.
I didn't move. That was close.
It's okay though. We're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
We can go back if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just gotta jump over it.
I'm so lost.
Are you alright?
Oh.
I'm glad.
Would you like a booze that makes you fly?
Oh god, not again.
I don't.
Fuck.
Arcea said not again. I don't know if I should take that offer.
I think you
No, it's perfectly fine. I
It's
just keep showing it to
perfectly fine.
everyone.
He just keeps doing it. They keep doing it.
Oh,
Flint,
it's so
take it. Take it, Flint. Take it.
Now that they're peer pressuring him, I don't like it.
Take it,
I will
Flint.
drink one to show you. I'm just genuinely asking if you would like
Flynn,
some.
if you're gonna take it, make sure you stand under a roof.
What are you
Yes, here you go. It's Haley beer. If you would like some as well.
Beer.
Yes.
Beer.
Is it time to go, Kanama?
And then take a sip and think about flying.
Oh,
Haven's Temple. Haven's Temple.
where are we heading?
Nathan's Temple. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, indeed.
I gotta take the long way. I don't have the waystone. I'll meet you there.
I know how to make it.
That I put it.
Thank you, Elvarus. Take me to
Oh,
your
I don't
leader.
have it.
Oh, I don't know.
There it is.
And worked. I saved the nori.
Hello.
It's a much easier travel way to get in. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Minos, do you see my mask on my face?
And Lena.
Yeah.
And
Okay, good. Checking.
I heard that.
Ooh. Strandwide. Much easier to get in here while flying.
My name is Clifford Mark. Hello.
You probably grab the waypoint while you're here.
Oh yeah.
Clifford usually sits here. So I landed on
Yeah,
where
cool.
exactly Clifford sits. So
I see.
I said that.
Intriguing.
It was okay. I have so many lattes now. I'm so happy.
Are they matcha lattes? Ah, amazing.
I got my lattes. Got my lattes.
You go
I'm
from
so,
one
why the
hellscape
fuck
to
is
another.
Elvarus spoke here?
Because he was invited to the tea party.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
I
believe
got an
Kanama was
invite.
inviting many people to the tea party.
I don't know if Flint was, but Flint was wondering if possible because it has stuff.
Oh my god, Warren.
Wherever I go, Flint
Hopefully.
goes.
Shit.
Flint gave me a lot
I
of
just
money.
hear
How could I?
you are the last person I expected to be here.
I need to get over it somehow.
Do you need something?
Fair enough.
Minos, I got my lattes.
So I noticed the lack of Ethan at
so
the
happy.
Ethan tea party.
Yeah, I
Probably
don't
going to
know.
appear at some point.
Pretty lady.
So, what I usually do is like look away
No, that
from
wasn't that
this
question.
center area,
I
and
was
they
asking
appear.
if you needed something.
Oh, there was. Holy shit.
January, you have to turn around.
January,
Okay.
you're kind of
January,
ruining
they're
this whole
not.
thing we have going on.
No,
January.
you have to turn around. Oh, like the. So usually that's how that works.
You're
but
invited.
They haven't been
I would kindly ask you to leave, please.
appearing, and it's concerning.
Thank you.
Comfy dragon.
Hello, Remington. Remington, wait, hang on.
What?
Take these.
I don't need any more.
Yeah, but take them anyway.
Thank you.
No problem. You doing alright?
I'm fine.
Alright. Oh, I can. That's just close.
Hi, you missed the court case. The court case went better than expected, but at the same time, did not receive the justice that I was hoping for. I'm just glad Minos doesn't have to go to jail. I really don't feel like eating, but if I don't, it'll be counted as inhumane action. And I'll get corrupted. I need to talk to Minos. But I'm not gonna chase him down. And I'm not gonna force him away until he wants to. Which I don't think he wants to right now. And I'm tired. I don't know. That's a whole nother thing I need to worry about, and I don't want to think about it. At this point, I want nothing to do with Jasper. At the moment. Because I want to talk to Minos. I want to focus on us right now. Like Akiko told me the other night. Focus on us right now.
I mean, to help. Nori wants me to carry them, and I don't want to do it. They're after me.
I don't think I could be much help.
Nori, I can see you. You're glowing. Lorelai, keep them away from me.
I kissed him
I don't want to carry
on
them.
the cheek. Is
They
that
want me to carry them, and I don't want to do it.
so bad?
Huh?
It was one thing. I didn't know he was going to kiss me on the hand. Like I said, I don't want to think about Jasper right now. Because that's a whole nother can of worms that I really don't want to deal with at this exact moment. I even told Jasper we will wait for Minos when it comes to it. But right now, it's just me and Minos.
Do you know where Atlas would be?
Atlas is usually in their cafe, if I remember correctly.
Didn't see anyone in there? Okay, cool.
Minos!
Oh god, why? I thought he was my friend.
Hi, Remington.
You killed your friend? What?
Hi.
Hmm?
Hi, Remy.
No, I thought Oberus was my friend.
No, he's a bitch. Why would you trust that
Well,
owl?
okay, Jade, come here real quick.
Well,
I'll tell you what happened.
Here's a little thing. Owl rhymes with foul, and that owl is foul. Mic drop.
Ow. Ow. Why is there a skeleton horse? What is this? What the fuck was that about? Okay. Ow.
Two domains or 3 domains? Or is it 2 or more, or is it 3 or more?
The one that just recently happened?
No. Did you see that?
What?
Nori disappeared.
I literally got swarmed by a skeleton horse and a few skeletons.
Oh.
I
That's not good.
don't know what the fuck just happened.
Well, Nori disappeared. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay.
Wanna build an igloo?
No, I'm good. I got other things to worry about. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I just crawl up in the hole and die? I want... I just want to disappear so